So I just installed a 3-channel dash cam in my son's car. So it's recording in the front, and it's recording inside, and also the back side. Hey guys, LifeHackster here. Today is gonna be a dash cam review. So I'm inside my son's car. This is actually my wife's before, then my son started driving it. Probably less than a year, I think. Anyways, we have, well, it's always been this dash cam. I have the dash cam here for I'm not sure how long. I will link my review video of this when I installed it on this car in the description down below. I also have a rear facing one, which is a separate dash cam, and it is a Yi also, but it only records in 1080p. And that one is not working. I just checked and it is not working. There's a warning on it, but this one has been working. But the windshield was recently replaced. It has a big old crack on it, so it was recently replaced. So the guy, because this is a permanent mount, they stuck it with the double-sided mounting tape, so he removed it. So instead of reinstalling this, I'm going to install, and we are going to check out the Viofo A139. So this is a 3-channel dash cam, which the front-facing camera is in Quad HD, and the interior one and also the rear-facing one will be Full HD. It has an infrared interior camera and also can connect to both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. Now we're talking about Wi-Fi here. It's not like the Wi-Fi cameras. It doesn't connect to your internet, but the dashcam itself, you can connect via Wi-Fi from your phone. So you have a 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. One thing I'm gonna check this out, because this dashcam doesn't have a screen. So you will be able to change the settings only, I think, in the app, and probably the buttons here too. But most of the settings can only be changed via the app. So we'll be checking this out, and I'm gonna do a quick unboxing first inside, and let's do the installation.
Let's check out the specs. The front-facing camera is Quad HD 1440p 2K resolution, and the interior and rear-facing cameras are recording in 1080p. Sony image sensors on the cameras, and the interior camera has infrared LEDs for black and white night vision recording at night. The front-facing camera has a 140-degree field of view, while the interior and rear-facing cameras have a 170-degree field of views. So the cameras have the Sony Starvis sensors for better clarity at night. Because it doesn't have a screen, it has voice notifications to let you know that the cameras are recording, and also if there's an issue with your memory card. It has a built-in dual-band Wi-Fi, so that via the Viofo app, you can connect to the camera for setup, change the settings, and download recorded footage. It has a built-in GPS mount for people that wants to know where they are and their speed. I know some people, and probably including my kid, doesn't want this option. It has parking mode options if you hardwire this dashcam, and as I said earlier, I'm not testing this in this video. Couple things to note: the rear and interior cam cables are thinner and easier to hide and tuck in. Also, this dashcam now uses a USB-C cable for power. And last thing, which I'll show later, which I think is a pretty cool technique, is that you can use the included static cling-on sticker to stick onto the windshield and then stick the mounting tape of the dashcam on it, which you can easily adjust it during installation, but also able to remove it without too much work if you need to. You just need to peel off the static sticker. When you open up the box, you will have the main dashcam front and center. We have some status lights, record, mic, GPS, and Wi-Fi. We have the speaker. We have the on and off button, record, start, stop, video protect, and Wi-Fi on and off buttons. Take note though that whenever you plug this in and turn on your car, this dashcam will automatically start recording. We have the camera lens for the front-facing camera, and it does swivel and adjustable, so it should fit in any windshield. On top here, we have the USB-C power port, interior and rear camera port connections, and we have the mic and AV port. On one side, we have the mic and reset hole. On the other side, we have the micro SD card slot. We have the mount, which already have the mounting tape ready to stick to your windshield. To release the mount, just push it to one side, and inside is the GPS module. What else is inside the box? We have some extra mounting tape for the main unit and also for the smaller cameras. Then we have a USB micro SD card reader. We have a short USB-C cable. We have the USB-C power supply plug-in cable, which is 4 meters or 13 feet in length. We have the rear cable, which is 6 meters or 19.5 feet. Viofo does sell longer ones if needed. We have the rear-facing camera, which has the plug-in port on one side and swivels around. Then we have the other camera that has the infrared LEDs, which will be the interior facing one. We have the cable for the interior camera. We have a trim tool, and this package includes the CPL or the circular polarizing filter. It has these line guides to properly install them. We have the user manual, and we have the static cling-on, which we will use to mount the dash cam. Time for installation. I tucked in the USB-C power cable on the headliner, going to the front of the A-pillar and down to the dashboard, and now crossing the A-pillar on the bottom, and I tucked the wire in on the door's weather stripping, and down under the glove compartment and to the center console where I can plug it in for power. Now for the rear camera cable, I followed the same route as the USB-C until it reached the bottom where I have to tuck it in under the side paneling going to the back of the car. Now this is a mid-size SUV and the 6 meters of cable is a bit short for this install. Viofo sells longer cables up to 15 meters or almost 50 feet in length if you have longer vehicles. Let's install the main dash cam. First, wet your windshield with water or glass cleaner, peel off the static sticker and stick it to the windshield. Squeeze out any excess liquid and let it dry out a bit. Make sure you peel off the plastic off the lens and also on the polarizing filter. You can remove the mount first and peel off the 3M mounting tape and stick it to the static sticker. Put in the microSD card if you haven't done it yet and slide the main dashcam unit to the mount. You can still adjust and align the dashcam while the static sticker dries. Peel off the sticker on the interior camera and stick it to where you want it positioned. Plug in the power supply. Plug one end of the short cable to the interior cam. Tuck the cables in the headliner and plug the other end to the main dashcam. Then plug in the rear-facing camera cable. On the back window, just stick the rear camera and make sure to avoid the defroster lines in the field of view of the camera. Then push in the cable. So to set up the dashcam, you need to download the Viofo app, plug in the power and turn on your car. Push the Wi-Fi button on the dashcam. Go to your Wi-Fi settings and click on the Viofo network, which you need to type in the default password of 128. And click join. And go to the Viofo app and click connect camera. And we need to format our micro SD card.
Alright, so if you are connected to the Viofo A139's Wi-Fi, you can stream the cameras. So you can switch the camera to the front facing one, to the interior facing one, and to the rear facing one. Now if you want to change the settings or if you want to go to the recorded footage, you have to stop the recording first. So when you stop the recording, you will hear that beep. That means that the dashcam is not recording. So go to the gear settings right here and you can see all the settings of the dashcam. And first is the video resolution, and as you can see here, it's 60 frames per second. This is not true. If you have 3 cameras recording at the same time, this goes down. It's still in 2K 1440p but only in 30 frames per second. I'm not sure why there's no additional one for the rear or for the interior camera, but that's what the resolution is. Time-lapse recording, on and off. Loop recording, this is how the camera will loop. You can change that to 1 to 10 minutes. 3 minutes is good. Audio recording, exposure value, wide dynamic range. The G sensor, you can change the sensitivity, date stamp, bitrate. And the bitrate, you can get it to the maximum, low, normal, high. I'll get this to maximum. Date, format, all the other information right here. I'm not using the parking mode, so I'm not gonna turn it on or off. Voice notification, you need to have the voice notification here because it doesn't have a screen. Now if you go back, you can go right here to the recorded footage, and then you'll be able to see the recorded footage. You can download it to your phone. To start recording again, you can press this so that it will stop beeping.
Recording. 3 channels started.
Time to check out the video and audio quality.
So this is the video and audio quality of Viofo's A139 3-channel dash camera. And the front-facing camera is recording in Quad HD 1440p, which is in 2K, and it records at 30 frames per second. While the interior camera is recording at 30 frames per second and is in 1080p. And the rear-facing camera is also in 1080p at 30 frames per second. So what does the video quality look like? And this is how it is. You can see if it can read the license plates at this distance, like on my right side of the white truck. It should be able to read the license plate right there. So this is the video quality of the Viofo A139 at night. And let's start off with the front-facing camera, and this is what you will see. I'm not really excited about if it's able to read license plates at night, because in daytime it's not really that great. But this is what the video quality looks like. The front-facing camera and the inside-facing camera, or the cabin camera. As you will see, it is in night vision, black and white night vision, and the infrared LEDs are invisible to the naked eye. This is the rear-facing camera. As you can see with the headlights, you will not be able to identify anything. Also, I noticed that the front-facing camera has an option to record at 60 frames per second, but if all three cameras are recording, it will not do it. It will default to 30 frames per second. The only time it can record at 60 frames per second if you're using it by itself and as the front-facing camera or one of the 1080p cameras. Also, I don't use the parking mode, and I don't hardwire my dash cams. I'm just leery of wiring it continuously on your car's battery. But anyways, aside from that, I only use the dash cam whenever I drive, and that's about it.
So what do you think, guys? Video quality is so-so. I still like the 4K resolution of my A129 Pro Duo. And I don't think a lot of you would like to have an interior camera. But if you are a Lyft, Uber, or taxi driver, then this is a good option. I like the slimmer cables, but it looks a bit busy though in my windshield with the wires coming out from the main dash cam. Viofo has the T130, which has the integrated interior facing camera if this setup looks too busy. But one thing that you can look at too is the 2-channel A139, which doesn't have the interior camera. Plus, you will have the option of 60 frames per second recording for your front-facing camera. Well, that's it for this video. Any questions? Comment down below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.